Hey everybody, Nick Blazier back here with another round of the WBIF Individual World Championship. It's round 11 now. I've got a 7-3 record, and so I'm playing another play like that. I think like probably 200 players or less left. They're starting to drop off now. But I got an exciting opponent this week. Exciting for skill level, not exciting for getting to win necessarily. But Michael Neagu, I get to play Foolish Bear. He was just looking it up. I think he plays like averages under a 4 on here. But yeah, I mean, either way, I don't know if he does the BMAB thing or not, but like definitely Grandmaster level player. So it should be a good one. Last time I saw him was probably in Jamaica when I was commentating out there. And I can't remember if he won that tournament or ran deep in. I'm pretty sure he won it. You can go watch that one on my channel too if you want to see more of his play live and stuff like that. Very good player. So I'm excited for this one. All right, just a split and point opening. I get the 5 point, a little better board. He's just going to run with the racing lead. I think that makes enough sense. I don't think there are a lot of like attractive hits there or anything like that. I do not want to run to a racing deficit into a double shot and all that, so I think the best I can do is bring a checker into the zone and improve my distribution for making points next time a little bit. I get pointed on head. Okay, so that's going to give a decent advantage to him. I need to enter well, make some sort of anchor. I do not. I think I've probably got enough, with only 8 in the zone, enough game, going here. He's still got work to do. I've got a good board. He doesn't have a ton to threaten right away, but it's getting scary. All right, so now I'm kind of stuck with the ace point game against 10 in the zone. In a deficit in the race, I don't think I'm under pressure to split here. So I think I'm going to sit back on this and focus on containing the back checker. What's the best way to do that? I don't think slotting is really like a big enough improvement, but it is a big deal when he hits with the 3 and gets to escape with tempo. So I think I just want to play down here. But I'm stripping the midpoint and getting kind of overrun. So I'm a little unclear. Probably too deep to hit loose on the ace, I think, against a better board too. So I think we'll just play structurally for now. Maybe, I don't know, 8-4 feels reasonable there, even though I don't like being hit. I guess it is a decent improvement. It's going to help me take me like a roll ahead of improving here. 2-1. I have the bar point to the 4 point. I think the bar point is going to do more work to keep this checker from escaping right now, even though I think generally I like the 4 point better as a board point and setting me up to attack. I think my spare distribution and all that was kind of supported too. 6-3 was going to end up there either way. Okay, I need to hit that or I'm in big trouble. I'm not sure I can take if he escapes with this good a structure against my ace point. But that kept me alive. Okay, no good 6s for him. A 6 to hit and escape with tempo would be pretty good, but it's, oh, that's very good. Okay. I guess we're going to be too good a lot of the time, so we should just play for it all. And go like this. I guess that, okay, so if we're doing that, is there any way that I can play, like, just leave all this in place and find some way to, like, make more points? No, I don't see anything there. I think we're just doing this. Okay. All right, he enters 1. Got the anchor. I think I'm still in pretty good shape to double most of the time, even when things don't go well here. So I think I have to keep playing on for the gammon. Little bit too good of a roll there. Shot by my market. Let's see, 4 down, and I can keep everything spread out if I play 5 to ace. So I think that's the thing to do. Could double up so that my sets are like 6s, I guess, are bad right now. So I could have done something to make those better, maybe. But okay, things are going well. And I really just want to focus on the closeout, so I'm not in a big rush to make the 7, but it's probably best distribution of attackers either way. So I think I'll just make this with the intent of breaking it to hit on the 24. And 3-6. So I could bring 2 in, but they both go to the 4, so maybe I'll just take the opportunity to come around. 1 ace in, 6s, 8s, and 9s to hit. There we go. I can even keep a 6 prime just in case. I missed. And we cover. Okay. So I think we're cruising to a 2-point lead to start. That looks okay. Like all my sets in 6-5 should play well. I didn't think about double fours, but I think we're okay there too. And I think we're going to play pretty much maximum safety here. It's like almost impossible to win a backgammon with 2 up. But, you know, as long as he doesn't hit a checker, like even coming in with double fives, I don't think is going to generally be enough to save the gammon. But actually, it feels like the gammon race is close now. It might be enough. What does he have? He has 1, and then 8 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 crossovers, but they're kind of long. Yeah, so I imagine I'm still a favorite, but I don't know. Yeah, when you have multiple crossovers, at some point, you know, they have to be 6 pips kind of. I don't know. Some of them, or they get longer, all these things. So I realize that when you get like 3 of them are coming from the same checker, they're kind of longer than like these 3 crossovers on this 4-4-2 right here, if that makes sense. Can't tell how I'm doing in the gammon race now. Like when they're back here like that, you're going to end up in this position where you need a lot of 6s a lot of the time. And so I need 3 rolls. Well, he gets 2 crossovers there, but a lot of times he's going to miss one. And then I'm going to need a set to do it. This, I guess, will give me some extra rolls. Some 2s. A lot of 2s, yeah. Okay, still possible. 6-3 gets off, though. Okay. Fair enough. We'll just do it this way. 1-0 lead. He plays down, so typically I'm going to play down in response. You know, 5-2 is always like is often an exception to that. It's just very weak when you play it down. But 3-2 I think is pretty good to play as a building roll after your opponent plays down. All right, that's for sure. Yeah, I probably want to split as well against good priming structure, and I can just make this now. Of course, often we're looking to switch 8 to 7 to like bring our prime together, but not when it's leaving a direct shot and all those things. He makes a very good anchor. Okay. I make one as well that is primed. I'm down in the race, so it can be okay, but this is really not a great anchor in this game. I think like he's come out with a fairly clear advantage now after that sequence. I'm going to need sort of a lucky way out with that. And in the meantime, I'll try to build up my board so it's scary to leave his 18 point if he wants to do that. Yeah, I was just thinking about whether I would hit or not. I get to make a 3-point board when I do it. This is a lot of numbers that are going to hit back 2-6, 2-5, 1-6, 1-5, but I have an anchor, and if I missed, I'm doing pretty well. I think the back and forth I should usually enter and be okay, but I guess if I fan once, I'm in big trouble even though I have an anchor. I don't win when he fans. What else can I do? I guess like the weight doesn't really look too bad. I feel like I'm just still at a disadvantage, but not that big a one. But yeah, this is pretty destructive. All right, we're going to try it though. I guess he's thinking about the cube here. I mean, there are a lot of swing rolls. 2s gets there if he wants it to, but it's scary because I hit back a lot too. And I'm the only one with an anchor now. I do not hit back. Blots everywhere, 2 backs. This is kind of like having 6 backs. My gammons are going to be pretty sky high here with everything around. 1-3s and 5s. And he has pretty good mobility and freedom. I mean, I do have a good board, but I don't think I'm doing enough to get in his way. So I think this is one where I can probably win 30% or more of games, but my gammons are too high and I need to pass it. Yeah. So what's the sequence we talked about, or where I, if I fan on this board, I can be in big trouble. Okay, I'm just going to let it go. I think that's what we do there. All right, nice start. I was thinking about that before he played too, about like what it means to be. Like I was looking, I think he's played like 500 or 600 matches on here or something like that or in WBIF. Some crazy number, and I think he, like, my win percentage is like low enough matches where it's like really ridiculous. I don't know. I've been very lucky in these tournaments. By the way, I think this is still the way to play this. Sometimes it changes, but it's pretty standard up and down. But so I think after like that many matches, he's winning like 58%, and so like an under 4 player or whatever, that's roughly as good as it gets. But yeah, I don't know. It's like your edge, even in like, I mean, mostly long matches on here and everything like that, like comes out to not that big of a number. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think, like, so much so that like this tournament's going to take 20 matches or something like that, right? Like there's no way that in playing this match, I can feel if I'm winning 50% of my games or 58% of my games. Like it doesn't even feel different when you have that sort of edge. It's funny. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I have a better board. I have the anchor. He's got, like, there's a lot of things going wrong here. He's against, for him, 10 in the zone, so splitting's going to be very hard. He's kind of stuck in this untimed ace point game. I have this impurity here. Do I really have, like, market losers, though? If I make one of these points, is that just going to be too much? It feels really strong. How can this be, like, a terrible cube? Even when it goes wrong, I still have an anchor game, and I'm, like, right in it. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to send it. Should be an easy take still, yeah. All right. That's a good priming point. 4-3 gets there. Okay. It's scary to do, though. Like, I win a lot of gammons when he plays this way, so I don't know. Okay, I got him off his anchor. I'm starting to have to destroy my outfield, but it's kind of okay against this structure, too. So things are looking good. He anchors up on the 22, though. Okay, that's a very nice improvement. That is the best game that he can end up with, I think. Okay, I get to consolidate on this point here. And then I don't think I want to jam up on the 6 point. I think I need to go for mobility while I have the better board, all this, and like while I still have time to escape. I think I have some work to do to bring this around without crashing. I get hit. I hit back. Maybe some gammons are back on, if I can get some fans here. Yeah. All right, next is to make the 4 point. Don't get to do that yet. This might be a good time to come out to the 16, though, and start escaping. Yeah, like what is he? He's going to enter and hit loose with a 2 or a 4. It doesn't look particularly attractive, so I think I'm going to take this moment to do that. Another fan, okay. We're going to keep escaping. Or do I want to be back here to like, I mean, there's some entering 6s that are going to play a lot worse if I'm in the way. Should I play this bigger? Yeah, I'm really not afraid of being attacked. I guess I wouldn't love it if I get hit out here. I'm creating a good 2 and a 4-6. There's some rolls, but I feel like I'm going to win more gammons when I play bigger like this, and his structure's so cruddy that I feel incented to. But yeah, so like now that I stayed the 3-5, I feel like I've put some extra pressure on his position. I don't think that he would have had to play to the ace otherwise. I don't know. Okay, what's the best way to do this? I still want to kind of cover the outfield. I kind of like making the 10 to help me make the 4, but I don't really love stacking up on the 6. I think I'm just going to do this, though, and then keep the coverage for roll. I am a little bit sad when he rolls these like 6Xs and covers the outfield well. You know, I could still have trouble getting home, I guess. Ooh, that's a beautiful roll. I'm going to go ahead and take that. and delay escaping one more roll. Okay, he's getting ready to attack, so I should probably... I don't love running to the outfield as much as I used to too, but I don't want to run out of timing. So go ahead anyway. Do I care about 2s or 3s? 6-5 and 6-6. 6-6 is already going to be pretty good, so maybe I'll just stay on that one. But I get home more if I come to 6-5? I don't know. Maybe this is a little more contact too. Pretend like that's why I did that. 6-3 gets around all the indirects, leaves shots on the board, so okay. He's made pretty well out of this 22-point game. Didn't succumb to any like gammonish disasters. Should be able to save that pretty easy, but I should be able to win this most of the time. I must be in like the 80s or something like that. Not clear that I'll have timing to have the contact or anything like that. Let's see, 3-1. Can only bring one in either way, so I could come from the 8, but I guess I don't want to give him double 5s to get back into it. So I think I'm actually getting into the kind of position where I need to keep my prime for a little bit longer. All right. I think I just want to clear him in order. Even though it looks like weird and stacky, you know, maybe my distribution is a little better when I do this, but I think I'm going to leave. And then this is like 6-1 and some other numbers. I don't know. I think I must have to just go from the back. I do like open up double 5s when it'd be 4s the other way. I guess I'd rather have them roll 4s, so I don't know. Those feel confusing sometimes. 4-3 can't get in safely, so I'm just going to play from the back. I guess maybe I might as well be set up to attack if he runs with one. Doesn't look any better to spend the 3 some other way. It would have been nice to point on him. I could still win some gammons. Now it's going to be too late. I think since he can run all the way to 7 that he can stay for contact as well. Like the gammon threat is pretty much gone. All right. 6-3 leaves me a little bit awkward. 5-3 can wait one more roll, and there are some shot levers. 6s, 5s, 6-3, stuff like that. 6-5 is okay, though. And probably going to have to leave this roll. Yeah, okay. So it's looking like 2 points for real this time. No gammon saves to save one. Oh, he was trying to catch up, wasn't he? All right, 6-4 to open. Usually I like pointing with the lead. We start to do some different things sometimes, but I think I'm just going to stick with the point in a long match, 10 away, 12 away. Those are all subtle. I don't know. I don't really care too much if I get them wrong. 2-1. Typically we like to split afterward to chase after our race. Especially after this nice priming roll, I suppose. Well, that's interesting. After unstacking the mid, the usual double 6s play not as good. Maybe that's still better, though. This feels weird, but I guess he gets to point on head, so why not? And I fan somehow. Okay. Well, this is an awful start, but this board isn't enough to like let this go or anything, I don't think. It is 10 in the zone. Does have race... position and threat. I mean, he's kind of got everything. I don't know. Am I going to talk myself into like letting this go somehow? But it's like 3 blots around and an anchor. Like it just feels like there's too much work to do to finish this. And so like I think I still have to play it. But I also have the 2 point, which is not great. This can't be strong enough to pass, can it? Like just the 2 point? It's crazy. I'm going to play it. I don't feel great about it though. It's like almost every roll is going to do something like this and have a 3-point board or hit or whatever, you know? So it feels confusing. But I think the best way to keep gammons off for now is to send a 3rd checker back. It's hard to finish on this threat. But I do want to start to tighten up too. Hopefully get to clean these blots up. Linking up with a 6 maybe would be nice. 4-3 is not too bad. I can make the 17. Maybe the anchor and challenging his anchor is better. But otherwise I could just clean up both these blots in the outfield. This seems pretty good. 7s and 4s, even if I get hit, I have something to link up with, and now I feel like I have just kind of like a clear game. And these are usually in, you know, like 50-50 range kind of holding games territory now. Okay, I think I do not want to be hit in this kind of position, so I think I'm just going to clean up. Can I do this, though? I mean, this is bad. What does allowing myself to maybe be hit look like? Oh, I could hit him. Down in the race anyway, he's got a blot right now. 4s are duplicated. And I've got an anchor. And usually I'll get a shot. It's like 4-1 is the only one that went 4-4. Maybe now's the time. I'm outboarded in a close race, though. It just doesn't seem like the right plan. I'm starting to worry already about my follow-up when I play so impure to the deuce already. Yeah, I think it's going to get more complicated if I play to the deuce. So I'm going to play like this. Not sure. Not sure about that one. He links up, and I'm actually like, oh, really? He's going to keep the contact. So this can be good for a roll, at least. I like that. If he came out, then I'd feel really good about my play, because now I've, like, placed a checker well kind of thing, you know? Okay, this looks like it's just going to cover from the 11. I'm not seeing anything. I don't see any reason to leave the 4 now. Played out nicely. Like, I'm much happier with my structure now, and like the additional contact on the ace, you know, close race, so it's not like he can hold that all that long either. So I'm pretty happy with how this happened. With his 4-point board, I will await to attack naturally too. I mean, the 6 has to come out here, yeah. The 4 is a double shot, though. Is that really like everything else is very destructive, so maybe that's what you have to do, but it doesn't look fun. I think I just clean up 6s and aces from the bar, but it could be 4s and 3s. Maybe there's more duplication of that somehow, but it's one blot this way, so I'm going to do that. 1 in. Does he want to hit with 6 and leave 3 blots around? There's good duplication. Why not? I can't see how this could be a cube on my part with the weaker board. 3-4 is going to try to hit. Oh, this is a lot of bad numbers. When he enters, 1s, 5s, and 6s hit. So it's a bunch of them, but I get returns on this ace. Okay, we'll just do it. Another one of these mix it up kind of games. Okay, now I'm threatening with a 6 or an ace to put a second checker on the roof. I have the lead in the race. Gammons. He already sent me a 2 cube at a leading score. So sending a 4 is very dangerous. If the 8 comes back, I'm not happy. So I think with all the gammon threat and everything like that, I think we're like, I mean, it's crazy in a long match, but it feels like we're close enough to the end where at a normal score, I would like to send this for the gammon threat, but I think it's already going to be having some like negative impact here just because of like hanging on for the recube. Maybe not though, because like if I send the 4, how often is he going to send it back in a position where that's going to like negate the threat of my gammons? Maybe my gammons just are real here, and when it goes well, I'll get to hang on to that and threaten an extra 4 points. I know he doesn't like... This is another thing that I thought about before the match and like wasn't planning on doing any sort of like crazy adjusting. But I know he's the kind of player that's like strong enough that he doesn't like to put the whole like match on the line for a volatile game like this too. So it's not going to be comfortable for him if I send it. I know that much. What else do I have? 5-3 points on head. 5s are pretty big. 3s are pretty big. 3s are already getting there. So 6-1 is 20. 4-2 is 22. 3-3 and 2-2 is 24. Yeah, I mean, I'm like usually doing something really great and threatening a ton of gammons. I think I'm going to send this. I think I should. I have a feeling that the score might like play in a way that I shouldn't be, but I think practically against this opponent and everything like that, that this is probably going to be good. Yeah, and he's going to let it go. Okay. I guess, I mean, that would be wild if that was just too good. And I'm like way off the mark. My evaluation, but yeah. 8 away, 12 away, okay. This is a good start. So he's already stuck with a bad ace point game. Is this enough to double at normal scores? Probably. With a 4-point lead, I shouldn't be adjusting too much, but I do need to a little bit. I think I'm going to take one more roll. 6-2 is a little bit awkward. What do I want to do with it? I think I just want to kind of challenge everywhere. And if I get hit out here, I don't care that much, especially with the 6. And often I'm distracting from making a board point or something like that. So I think playing high contact plays with this 4-point board is pretty good. 5-1, for example, like he can hit, but he's probably just going to make this. And now I've gotten out to the bar point, which is great. He's going to think about the double hit too. Okay, if I roll an ace, it's kind of over. If I don't, if I roll a 6 or something, like then he's got some life, but it's still like I'm doing really great with this 4-point board. This feels again like a normal score cube. Doesn't feel good for him. When I roll the ace, how's he following up? If I send a third back, it's just too much. So I think a third of the time I like lose my market by a lot. That's what it feels like. I don't think I want to let that go. I'm going to send it. This feels optimistic somehow, but oh, he's going to let that go too. Okay. Cool. Maybe it feels like it can't possibly be a pass, but I think we're finding the kind of positions like I was talking about where he just doesn't really like to play those or put the whole match on the line that way. Victor Ashkenazi's another one that thinks that way. Keep fighting for high points. I've always wondered, maybe I've already done it, made some big mistakes early in this match or something like this. But I know in playing against people when they make maybe relatively small mistakes early in the match or something, or things that are just clear mistakes to me or something, even regardless of magnitude, you start to get this feeling of who the better player is or something like that. I don't know. You start to think something about that. And even if they play perfect for the rest of the match, it's easy to not notice that. And what am I doing here? I guess I'm going to hit twice like that. I could make the 4-point. But so I have this idea of maybe I can make an error early and then he'll pass cubes like that later. I wonder if that works on people. It's hoping for a lot of things to land the right way for that to work. Okay, I should pay attention to this match. 7 away, 12 away. So again, I should not be sending many cubes here. This is a really good start though. 4 back, I have an advanced anchor. I have 4 back too, so I guess it's long enough that I don't need to do anything. Okay. I want to cover, I think. I could make the 2-point on head. I think maybe I want to prevent the 2-point, but it seems I don't really want to lock up all these pips on the 21-18. I was talking about this in a thread online recently. It feels with 4 back though too. It's probably too deep to go after the deuce point. I should just let him make that. I think I do want to do this and just give up one of these. Should be the idea. Probably the 21 I'm going to give up. I think this is it. I think that's still the play. Starting to do structural long-term kind of things. 3s can't make a good advanced anchor yet. It can hit though. Okay, yeah, that's probably could make the 14 again. You're just looking to give that up. Similar idea there. So maybe not, but linking up Blotto, it seems like a nice idea. I fan, bummer. I shouldn't have to worry about passing even at the score or anything in a game like this anytime soon, I don't think. 4-1. Am I down enough in the race where I want to start doing pure things like slotting that? I don't think so. I think I just want mobility, or I could play like this and play down. And there's some ace duplication. Yeah, let's just play like that. That feels kind of natural. I don't think I mind that at all, really. 3-6. What is the mobility I want to go for? Could play down to the 7 and hope. His 6s really aren't good otherwise, though, so I don't really want to make them better. Yeah, let's cover the outfield with this. Aces make a good point. He can hit or move up with this. Lots of options here. Yeah, just interacts with the 21 more. That seems structurally very strong. Either way, he seems to be doing very strong in this game. I guess the more I look at it, the more this just gets hit back and doesn't really do anything. And I really like his structural play. Yeah. I'm really kind of happy to break either anchor and keep the other one to hit him back here. So maybe I just like building a prime for him. 4-3. I think I want to come in on the 3, hit with the 4, mix it up. Both have 2-point boards, and yeah, see where this gets us. When I get hit back, a lot of times I get to make another anchor, have a back game. I think I can play play this a lot of different ways. So this is gonna, yeah, put some pressure on the position. I think he'll want to make the 7, though he could make the 8 instead. And yeah, get a checker off the 24 feels very important as the last one. And I'm hoping to land on one of these points. Okay. But I can send a 4th back, so I think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to rely on the back game yet. Don't have to against only 7 in the zone. 6 not so good for him. And he's gotten himself a long game against my like time issues, which is maybe the goal. I think this is a lot of blots. Let's just do something structural. I don't know. We're like so close in the race. I don't really care. I get hit back every time there. I'm going to do that. I don't know. Just delay for a roll. I do have to make some decisions in this kind of game, though. It's easy to stop on each one and try to strategize exactly how I want it to go. Don't really have enough time, though, and they tend to be like... A lot of these kinds of like decisions are like fairly marginal because relatively marginal, I'll say. Might not be like tiny, but they tend to not be like giant blunders because the game's so long. As long as I'm not like burying checkers to the ace and doing something that's going to persist long term, should be okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And now I have a huge advantage. Is it enough? Maybe if he fanned, I could think about cubing it, but I think I have enough work to bring this around. I think I'd like to do that to get past the prime and start like freeing myself up. I'm not sure I exactly have room to do that. Yeah, I can't be stuck back there either, though. So what am I giving up here, though? This is so confusing. 5s are duplicated. This feels really loose. I just don't know what else to do with it. 1-6 is going to hit back. Okay. I get him again. We could free up to here or make the... I think I need an outfield point to bring this home. So I'm going to make this 7. Feels pretty important. 4 can just step up. I only have a tiny racing lead. And I think I'm just hopping out here. I don't have a 4 if I make the midpoint. I would really like to make that. Well, I could do something like bring them both to the 13 and give up the 17, but I think I need something advanced too. I don't think I can afford to be back on the 22. 4 comes to there. So what I'm looking at is just giving up. I mean, I think I have to give up a double shot anyway, and he doesn't have that much anyway, so I'm just going to go for mobility now. 5-4 gets there. I get to hit back a lot. Usually double 3s from the roof for me, right? No? Can clean up this ace. I don't need to leave that again. Or I can come down to here. Yeah, it's going to leave a lot if he comes out and hits with a lot of these things. Oh, this is actually a direct 6. I didn't notice that. That's probably too big, but I think it can be okay. Oh, yeah, now that I have nothing in my board, too, this is actually pretty threatening to make a... I think he should do that. Because I fan with 9 numbers, and I'm just toast after that. Even though he's only got, like, 7 in the zone. Like, I have too many blots around to like, fade this at this point, I think. Okay, I can't hit anything, right? Oh, this is like one of these... bends my mind to look at. It's just such a strange game. Okay, I think we'll leave the 6s duplicated. Is that what's going on? 6-2, it's 2 of them. I don't think there's more cleanup to do than that. Oh. Yeah, that would be bizarre if he made 2 points. I think like hitting 2 has to be so good. Like what can I... Like I think I'm dead in this game already. Too many gammons. It's still a very long game. I presume he's like playing on too good here or something. If I make the second anchor, I can have some life. The deuce is pretty huge here, yeah. Am I playing this now? Like there's not a lot of gammons. I don't know. All right, that's a problem. I don't think I'm ready to give up my timing bank yet, so I think I just have to do this. And this is a trashy enough deuce 4 game where I'm going to have to like think about it if I get a cube kind of early in this. 4-3, I could get going with 1. I think I still need to keep that bank, but now I'm going to the ace, so maybe it is time. Maybe it is time. Yeah. I really need a 6. That improves my game greatly. I think I'm happy to... Well, I could spend the pips out here, and then at least I'm not like losing as much. I think that makes some sense too. I think we should do like this. So you actually don't want the checker here to like block my 6s on the way out. Can do a lot of problems with getting hit there. But so, okay, this is looking like we're going to be able to time this well enough. And so in that case, like you'll want to get to clearing 3 points, and usually that would be like a clear take point at this score. Maybe I'm supposed to pass it or something. Maybe I will. We'll see. I mean, there's issues with this for sure. And maybe he's right to continue to play on for that reason for now. But this is really shaped up like relatively nicely for me. I still need that 2 up or 6 out. 6-5 does it. It's a lot of pips though, so my timing's not great. But sometimes when your timing's not great, it means you get to leave one of these anchors and like save a lot of gammons. 3s is gonna be too fast, I think. Yeah, and so my timing is pretty bad to win this. I think I'm probably supposed to just pass this. I mean, I know that this is going to be a pass for money. I don't know. Maybe it's getting worse because of the timing, like I'm saying, and then at normal scores. And then, yeah, with this big of a lead, maybe I just let it go. Don't risk the 4 points back in. 7 away, 11 away. All right. Oh, interesting. Am I supposed to bring 2 off there somehow? Oops. With the stack, it could be different. Not a bad follow-up after the 5s blitz. It should be tough for him to follow up on that for a little bit. Oh, I don't have an ace I like if I come down. I would love to just keep this and not play the ace. Am I down enough in the race to think about slotting? I think I should just break this, but that's confusing. Yeah, we'll just give up the fly shots instead. 6-3, 5-4, 6-4. Okay. 5-2 to hit. The 6-3 is going to make the point. Could make the bar point, but I think the 5 is better. Getting close in the race. 5-2 can't reach, but it makes the 22 point again, so he's got a lot of life in this game if he takes that. Yeah, he could make the offensive 4, but just like my board presence makes me feel like anchoring is good, but you are really just kind of accepting the losing side of the game when you do that. It's tough to do, but it's just, I don't know, I'm like nowhere near a cube when he does that, so I feel like I like that play for a lot of reasons too. All right. Oh, I heard the cat playing with something. I'm trying to figure out what it is. This looks good. If I hit anything, it can be very gammonish. So I got to pause and think at least. Just consolidate. But I think I can have a cube in this game pretty easily. 7 away, 11 away. And even though I'm like dancing here, this is a lot of work to bring these 3 checkers past structure. So I am not too worried yet with these fans and such. I get to send a 3rd back. And on fans or certain entries like this, I think this is enough. I think this is pretty bad. I don't think it's going to be like too good, but I think there's a lot of wins and plenty of gammon threat where he's got to think twice about it. 2-1, 6 away, 11 away. I probably am supposed to start splitting. I don't know. I'm just going to slot though. This looks like it's going to hit again. I could anchor. Could just make the 11 with so many back. A lot of times this is kind of that like pivotal moment where it's like not a huge error, but you're not supposed to continue firing away with less ammunition and more back, especially at this kind of score. But it's weird, even though I know it, like I know I have a preference for that and I should probably like learn from that instead, but I just like to play this way better. If PR mattered more, I guess. Okay, how is this shaped up? We both have pretty good boards. He's got the anchor and I don't. Looking for an ace or something. That's not good. This is overrun for me. I'm close in the race. Yeah, this is tough. Positionally, I think he's a fairly clear favorite. But, yeah, not like cube territory or anything like that. Okay, I think we're, well, I want the anchor. I guess I can keep pressure on this blot. Is it so bad to play a 3 here? I don't think so. I think that's fine. It gets like, when I'm this overrun, it gets kind of ugly to spend any pips in the front when I could be getting up and going for mobility, but I don't know if I want to take the pressure off that blot in a close race either, so I think I'm going to do that. Competing ideas. Yeah, I'm not sure how it would have played otherwise, but this is probably an uncomfortable roll either way. Maybe I actually would have put more pressure in the outfield in a good way. It was up there. Oof, that's not good. I am dead. I think if he wants to double this, I have to let this go. I think it's just too positionally awful to bring 3 checkers around. Yeah. It's probably like, I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to play it still because I still got good race, but those are ugly. I get really confused about exactly how bad those are, but I mean, that looked like kind of Gammon City to me. Like, I feel like positions like that can reasonably be too good as well. Ace for sure. Should we just make the anchor? Yeah, why not? Just tidy up back here. Now we've got long game advantage. Not quite enough, I don't think, to be like even at normal score sending cubes or anything, but we're just sort of like clear favorites. Okay, he's got the better anchor now. The 2 I would take the opportunity to hit. With the lead in the race, I think I'm probably just supposed to go on rolls like these. The butterfly anchor, right? Michi made a name for it, so I have to run. Okay, still looking to escape. That was lucky. Yeah, that's the follow-up on it. You know, once I get to here, then I'm in like not that strong of a game against the 20-point anchor, and if I don't, I'm under a lot of pressure, so it kind of feels weird. I think we're just clearing. This should be good enough for a cube most of the time. 19 pips, 9 pips, but he's behind a 5 prime. So he has to roll kind of double 6s exactly to get past. If he does, it's just, then it's a nice place to have a cube. Otherwise, it's a very persistent advantage. Maybe it's not enough rates for now. I don't know. I think I can wait safely at least. If it's an error, it's not a big one because I don't have like huge market losers. 9 pips. In a close race, I'm going to want to keep this prime as long as I can too. And obviously it's nice for landing on with these two. Just 8 pip lead now. Okay. 5-2, I could come down and leave the 7. I don't know if I need to though. I think a lot of times he's going to have to leave before me anyway. Maybe I should have taken that opportunity. I don't know. Could end up having to give up my structure instead. 11 pips is getting to be pretty good now though, right? Yeah, actually, I think I will send this. I think I have more market loss now. Because in a pure race, it's kind of close enough. 5-1, I think I'll give up an earlier point here. Like that. Oh, he's going to keep the contact. Okay, cool. 6-4 looks pretty good. Yeah, the contact's gone pretty good. I've lost my prime entirely. It's a bummer that I wasn't able to like clear safely first. 4-3 keeps the contact. Now the ace is looking good. He's going to have to give that up soon, I think. Things are going well enough. 4-2 is not good. What do I do with this? I think I have to give up the 5. Ouch. I don't think I can afford to leave a shot here. Yeah. Yuck. Oh, I guess he's thinking about saving the sit. Oh, he's thinking about the amoeba. Okay. Shouldn't this, I guess this, in this case, created a lot of extra shots for him, so it's improved. But I feel like there should be some, like, quite a few pick and pass numbers, or like double 3s are going to improve and stuff. Maybe those are pretty good anyway. I don't know. 2s, 1s. Those are tough to calculate out, like what the rule of thumb is. Oh, he thinks he might have a recube on the 8s and 9s. Really? Is it all? It's 6 and 5 is 11. When he misses, he's still got some game. I don't know, but he like risks me just getting an easy 4 points. I guess the contact isn't over, like, but maybe it is, because if he misses me, like, I guess I don't know if I want to send an 8 cube, but I'm awful close to claiming. Yeah, that's going to be too much overage to be able to send, actually, probably. Because it can come back for the match. So he would have to be willing to pass the 4 points, which would take me to 2 away, 10 away, which is going to be probably like under 10% or something like that. So I have to basically have the match run. So this is like close to a dead cube. So if he thinks he's the favorite, it's probably like a reasonable spot to send it. Don't know if 11 hitters is enough. I mean, he doesn't really have much race when he misses, but he does have more contact when he misses too. I mean, that's the big factor there. So like 11 rolls now, plus whatever future stuff might happen, which is something. But that has to be another like 7+ rolls to be a favorite. Seems like a lot. I guess, yeah. Okay. He hits, no gammons here. Guess he can technically play on too good here, and he probably will. We'll still have a little lead, 6 away, 8 away most of the time. Oh, he looks like he is playing for the gammon a little bit. Not completely unreasonable here. Guess, do I want to come in on the 3? Oh, this is a decision. It's so many rolls that I'm going to get to hit, but how do I ever win? I guess he's only got 5 off. I don't know. Maybe I need to do it. It's a lot of pips to waste in the gammon saving effort. Oh, God. I'm going to wait again. I don't know now. Okay, this is how I lose a gammon for sure. Trying to hit. Okay, now I need a set. Yep. All right, we're even. 6 away, 6 away. Yeah, I probably could have saved that if I just ran too. I don't know. Those are tough to balance. Still sort of a miracle to actually lose it. 3s, points on head, and steps up. It would be really nice to unstack too, but I mean, against the 5 point, maybe I should respect the board a little bit. 3-6 fans, race position. Gets my threats are to bring 2 down and he doesn't do anything about it. This feels strong enough. I mean, I must have a pretty solid lead here. It's probably early enough that he's got to play it. Yeah, really all I'm hoping to do with this roll is bring 2 down. It's kind of a funny threat. But if I do that, then it'll be a very robust position. He doesn't like the smell of it though, huh? Cool. 5 away, 6 away. I'll take it. Six, and then should 2 split now that I'm ahead in the race slightly? It's not by much, and it's not as nice to play down when he has all these like indirects. So I think I've learned. 6-3 doesn't get there though. Actually, yeah, maybe I do like the 2 down for that reason. It's just 5-4, 6-4. I get double hit, okay. Yeah, looks like an anchor. I would like a 3 to make one of my own. No such luck. Can't do anything really relevant with running, I think. So I think this makes a lot of sense. Though I could do something like play 2 down, I guess, and try to make the bar point. I've got the better board, so I'm not too worried about him coming off his anchor to hit me. I think I'd rather have the ace to send a 3rd back now. Then we can just run with the racing lead. Small advantage. Five, I think it's going to want to come around and challenge the anchor. What else is there? 5's already kind of link up there, so maybe it's better to be on that than the 6. 5-2, I get some duplication out of it maybe. It's like the 3-2. Yeah, I guess he's got the better board, so he has to, but this is not the most comfortable hit. See what I do in response. I believe I'm going to... Well, I can't really afford to have the ace point here. It's too close of a race, so maybe I just need to start like firing away. Take a tempo. I hate to get another involved though, so maybe actually I don't have a relevant match lead either, but he's got the better board. I've got slight race. I think I should just give him freedom. It's so weird to do nothing in this position though. I don't know. I'm probably getting double hit, but the follow-up doesn't look that strong, so I don't know. But it's not great having the 8 and the 2 together, so probably the best you can do in this position. 5-1 can't do too much. Guess it can reestablish the 8 if it wants. I'm thinking I want material in the zone here. I don't know about playing long game out to the 16 exactly. I fan again, small racing lead. Okay, gets to hit and cover again. Now I'm in big trouble. I think it's only 8 in the zone, but I'm hoping to anchor and play a holding game. He's still threatening to gammon me. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's an uncomfortable cube. I don't really know, though. If I roll a 4, like, I'm doing great. Like, with no outfield presence or anything like that. He's still got work to do. I've got really good board, all these things, but like, he's a 7 or a 9, a loose hit away from just... I found my way to gammon, so when it works, there's going to be a lot of those. So I don't know. I think I'm letting this go. I don't know if it's too early. 5-away, 5-away. I can't remember if I'm supposed to split there maybe, but I think I'm just going to go for the prime. Down in the race, I blocked that very well. Okay, this is a very good start. 5s is a little too fast. So I'm making the 3 with this, right? Yeah. But I have a good board. Oh, he gets to make the anchor too. Okay. So now I really need to split against this, like... It's only a 2-point board, but it is 11 in the zone. It's a ton. And I do not get to. Okay. I'm in some trouble now. If he makes any of these points, that could be like market loss pretty easily. So I could imagine he's going to think about the cube here, but this feels playable to me still. If he doesn't, I really need to split quickly. Oh, if he rolls the 5s, that's pretty good too, though. I think I probably still need to split here, right? Oh, it's only 13 pips. That's not enough to like time this. Do I want to split back like this? Or do I want to like really go for it and try to make the advanced anchor? 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, combos, and then I might get some indirects from the bar. Anyway, I challenge this blot when he rolls some like 6-2, 6-1 stuff that I would love to make the 5. I think I'm going to go for a big play like that. 4-1's fine. Kind of, I guess I'm happy I did this now because I have a chance to make an anchor past it. Not too worried about the loose hit. If I don't make it, hopefully I'm improving my board. But I need a 3 up. I don't think I can come out with the 6 or anything like that. Aces can... I think that's probably right. It could hit loose as well. But yeah, I could also do that and like advance somehow. I don't know. I don't know that. Yeah. Of all the possibilities out there, I'm not sure why like delaying a builder to the 3 would be the one. Yeah, this seems totally reasonable. I guess I don't see too much reason to like just break the 8 and leave indirects or anything like that. Yeah, okay, only 5-5, 5-6 and get a lot of returns on it. That could be very reasonable too. Some sort of building-centric role like this makes a lot of sense to me, though. This is not the best position to be in, by any means. So all his conservative passing with the cube and stuff has arrived in an even match where he gets to send a 2 cube kind of early, and now, like, this is where he wanted to get for sure, you know? Feels more comfortable. All right. Entering, I think, is just good here. It's going to be harder to time an ace point game, but I don't want to get stuck on the roof and let him kind of build there. This looks like a lot of indirects with a 4-point board, so I got a lot of chances again. I am happy with this. 4-3, I think I'm hitting instead of making the anchor. Good duplication. I don't think he needs to play this tight necessarily. I don't know. 4-3, I'm still going to make the anchor. Okay, I'm going to bury to the ace instead. So gammons are disappearing. That's good for me. But I have the better board now. And I have close rates too. So I guess like 3s and 4s, I'm looking to just hop out and see if I can get into a situation like that. I am down in the rates a little bit with my wastage, but 4-5, great. I think we just try this. We could make the deuce, but how can we stay back there? And now even if we're hit out here, like we're just hoping to enter on the 5 anyway, since it's open. I don't know if he can do much other than just like play into the 6 and hope I can't escape the other one. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. More builders. Yeah, I'm just like a good roll again away from like maybe even leading this. Okay, we get to make the board along with it. Really, oh, he gets to make the 6 prime. Okay. Salvaged it. And I will save a lot of gammons by playing this way. I think, yeah, just rolling forward makes this a lot of sense. Oh, he wants to try to like get recirculated to win a gammon. Could be an idea, but I don't know. Like when he plays like this, he doesn't have a lot of room to roll like a 2-4 or something like that from the bar. So I think just the normal way probably makes a lot of sense. This is a little bit easier to go for and hope to be hit on an ace and some gammons that way. I am happy. 6s or something would have been nice. I had some shot levers there. Still got some hopes. Should be able to save the gammon at least. All right. Am I at risk of actually losing a gammon again? That'd be funny. I don't think so. Looking like 5-way, 3-way. And so I get to be more aggressive with the cube next game. Not the most adjusting of scores, but definitely need to do a little bit more cubing. All right. Is that his first lead in the match too? That's fun. Goes that way. All right. Probably a small advantage start, but nothing that I'm really thinking about using the cube with yet. Now I would be. He's got this, so even after I come down, I think at normal scores I don't have a cube. I don't think that means I need to go wild and like attack on the ace. I think I still need to just play structurally here. But I have a very clear advantage now. He makes the anchor. Yeah, this should still be nothing, but I'm like not far from a cube in a game like this. I'm tempted to just make the point for long term. And if he comes off that, let's think about it. If he hits with the 5, then he's got a lead in the race, but I still have this and I'm still doing really good. If he doesn't, I've made a point in front of him that I really need to make. Structurally, that's going to help a lot. 2-4, otherwise I can play safely to the ace. That's about all I got. Or I could play 2 down, something like that. Let's just do it. Don't think it got me like closer to a cube particularly or anything like that. I think I want to play 2 down again, and then I'm really sad when he rolls a 6. Ugh. Yeah, maybe not. It's probably too much this time. I could let him roll the 5 and make another board point, though. That seems fun to do at this score. Yeah, let's play like that. See if he wants to put it on the line there. I guess I will probably lose my market by a decent amount when I hit back. I don't think I was going to have a cube there anyway. I can't reach another one, so I do like that, I think. Well, maybe I want to keep the pressure on. Play like this somehow. And not let this blot get anywhere for free. Let's start over. Okay, we're hitting for sure, and then I have 2 more. I would like to make the 8 kind of. It's just 5-3 that I'm protecting that way. Yeah, I think I want to play like this. I think this makes some sense. 6s, I think I'm too good for a roll, but if he enters, maybe not. This must be a very easy pass right now. 4, let's play all in for the gammon, try to even it out. Aces and 3s I'm sad about. 5 ace. Okay, he's got everything in. I've got to perform here. I mean, this seems like fun to send, right? It can't be too good anymore, I don't think, but it's probably really hard to take. I think normal scores I just split like him. So at 4 away, do I want to hit twice? Do I really get any closer to a gammon there? I mean, probably, but this is such a weak double hit. I think I'll go for the triple split instead of putting another blot in front. He gets the anchor, just what he wants at 4 away. Very nice. 3-1, can't make an anchor of my own. So what do I want to do? Just bring one down and put it in front of his anchor? I guess, I don't know. Feels weird. Just another blot, but I think I'm going to stay pure against the 1-point boards for now. He's got bad distribution to deal with too. Ace hits, and then we get to make a piece of structure. Nice. Should be tough to find those aggressive cubes against this anchor, but with the third back, it can happen. That's for sure. I don't think it's going to be worth hitting behind here right now. I think we can just kind of play solid. But it is tempting to unstack. He gets to point on head. Okay, very nice for him. I will point on him there, I think. Could just come around too. No, this looks good, I think. I think I do want a board point. But he's still doing fine. Kind of don't have great timing. Neither of us really has a lot of room to play. I don't know if he wants to create more contact back here. Maybe especially not at the score kind of thing. But I think the race is too close. No, I'm ahead 16 pips. Okay, maybe I would have done that. And in this position, it kind of looks like his best contact is the 18. So I'm quite tempted to adjust that anchor. Yeah, I don't know if the 2-point is strong enough to give up that structural advantage there, you know? Okay, it probably plays a lot better on aces, though. So we'll be happy with that play after that one. Six, 4 can just go to there. Okay, he doesn't want to leave something in front of my anchor. Guess that makes enough sense. 3-2, doesn't look like I have much to do, but dump off this heavy point. I'm looking for sets to clear one of these with the racing advantage. He mobilizes his extra checker. Very nice for him. 6-4. I could save a 6, but I think I'm going to go for the board instead. Cover the point. Four two is not great for him. Looks like he's going to leave me a shot. Okay. I will take it in a close race with a good board and everything like that. So, yeah, probably better to not leave it because of that, actually. Seems reasonable. If he was ahead, I don't think he could afford to give up the 8. I am ahead slightly, so I will try to release some contact here. I do kind of like give him space to mobilize his spare, so I'm not completely certain about that, but I think it's probably got to be right. Still looking for sets to escape mostly. 4-1 doesn't look like anything to do back there, so try to keep the points on the checkers on the higher points too. Some purity, better for racing, distribution when I'm bearing off, all those things. 5-3, interesting. He wants to volunteer here. Again, I'm not sure really it's worth giving up the ace. And in addition to giving up the ace, maybe it lets me like comfortably leave the 16 with some rolls, some other ones too, you know? So I think you have to play in your board somehow, and the question is just how. I don't think it's like, yeah, okay, you can do this and save the 6. I think I kind of like that option. 6-5, still not willing to leave any shots for him, even though I'm ahead in the race. His board's pretty impure. 6-1's not great. Oh, he's going to leave from there. Okay. I can attack a lot. 6s. I don't think I'm going to have any sort of cube. Close race, but I mean, aces, I might try to decide the game with it. But this is looking good for me. 6-5 can't go from the back for sure, so I guess it's going to play like this one, and then I could cover the ace. Interesting. And then leave 2s here. He's got that. I think I should just clean up though. 8s are not so comfortable. Some aces are okay. Ace 3 can hit and lift. Still got work to do. Still got this outfield landing point. A lot of return shots from here. 5-3 is one of them. Lots of gammons here. And yeah, wonder if we can take a small break after this game. This looks like it's going to be a... Do I want to cube this or is it too good now? I think I'm just rolling on. Ooh, do I want to hit though? I think I need to hit more than I need to cover. Yeah. 2 and 5. We're just coming around now. We're going to take a small break after this game too. At the near conclusion. All right, 5s don't get there. This played out well for me. I guess I should not get on double 5s. Double 6s are okay. Yeah. Oh, fun. Now, yeah, 5 6s more, so getting on double 5s is actually a little bit better. 5 4 misses, lucky me. Think I'm still playing on for a gammon here. Though I might not get in, but it's still tough to win after he does that, so there we go. Yeah, let's bear off aggressively for it. Can't leave the shot to do it. I don't think I'm a favorite to win a gammon, but I might. I might. Probably not now, huh? What do I need? 2 sets and a miracle? Okay, so we'll just double it out. And yeah, take a small break here. All right. Ready for a 3-point match to finish it out now. I'm going to make sure that he's back. And we're good. 4-2 to open. Nice little lead for me. At this score, the take point is 25%, which is like a little bit higher, or like the actual. Yeah. So you got to get cubes in a little bit earlier. 3-6. So here, actually, this feels like a pretty solid lead. Yeah, I'm sending this. I don't think it can be a pass or anything again. I haven't done anything with my back checkers, but we'll see what he wants to do with it. It's getting uncomfortable to like pass the 2 away. But it's not the game you want to play like maybe for the match. All right. Feels like he has to take it. I think that makes sense. I have a good follow-up. Maybe I have indeed lost my market here. How do I want to do this, though? I really need to get the back checkers moving. I don't want to put the 5 down there and get hit with 6s. So I guess we could do something simple. We could just come out here, too. The race is close enough that I don't think I want to risk being hit in the outfield, though. So I will temporarily dilly a builder. 4-1 had some duplication. I guess he'd be much happier to hit then. He should just make the bar, though, shouldn't he? Like, the race isn't so bad. I guess maybe I can improve or just run too much. Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure. All right, we anchor up. We've got all the robust features of a long game, and he's got to, at best, make the 22, which maybe he will step up for now. And I have threats to do something like this. What's the way to do it? It looks like I'm going to do this. I could make the 5 prime and point there, or I can take away the anchor. This is probably better, because if he rolls 1-3, like I can still hit more checkers. I'm just going to do this and go for the gammon. I think this makes a lot of sense. 8s and 10s, and oh, 3 ace sucks. But 2s, aces to hit. Okay, I don't hit with anything either. So that's going to give him a little bit of life. Not too much, though. 2s are pretty well duplicated, so we'll come to there. Hoping to dodge the deuce and continue the attack. Okay, he gets to make the point, but... Oh, he doesn't want to cover it. Interesting. Okay, maybe that does save some more gammon somehow. Does this hit anything? What is this? I think I still need to just like hit anywhere I can, which is going to be here. And then I can come in for more attackers. I could bring this 6 down too. Yeah, what is this hitting with? 1-5 is the only thing I really don't like. Okay, we'll just bring that down. But when I have a 4-point board and he has a 1-point and a blotting board, like I just have to go for the gammon here. I have to go for something bigger. 4s. So we can cover the ace. We can hit loose. I feel like hitting loose is going to be more important somehow. And then we'll just bring a bunch of covers into range. Sure. Okay, he hits one of them. I can hit the ace. I can hit back in a lot of ways. The 2 and the 5 covers. I could come in on the 5 and hit with the deuce. I should think about it. But I think now if he like covers here, I guess he actually has some priming threat if he comes in. I don't know. I'm going to do this. He has some priming threat if he doesn't come in, actually, too. So I've got some issues there. Switching for sure. And then we'll get ready to attack. Some small numbers hit here. Things are looking good. Oh, now they're not. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we got to scramble around quick now. The forehand is looking pretty good. He's still got all his structure. Let's see. I think we just want to get maximum flexibility here. But I did leave the nightmare double 3s again. Okay, we're hitting with that for sure. And then, do I just lift it? Like, do I really even hope to make it again? I don't know. I don't see it. Okay, I could still win a gammon if things go like, you know, perfect or something. What am I trying to do here? I guess 5s don't get hit this way. This feels like smoother for distribution. I don't know. Oh, I could have been in range of that, though. 5-1, I think, yeah. I'm just trying to get my checkers around before he has a board or too much to contain me with. 5-1. Oh, he's going to hit. Maybe because he can anchor so often, but it feels like he's probably supposed to just do this, yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Sorry. This part is certain. Then do I want to bury behind or just try to get out of there? If I come out to here and he rolls a deuce, he'll take it pretty... not all deuces really do all that much. Maybe now's the time before I have to bury, and I don't want him to like point on head. Yeah, let's do that. 5-3 can't do much. So he's in really good shape to save the gammon now is how this is like played out. But I can't really get that much further anyway. So let's just have the 5-point board. Yeah, okay. Magically stay out of the way of the 2-1. But I am a little bit further from getting home to safety. Guess I have to play like that. Reduce 3-1, 2-2, and 4s. If I can dodge it, I'm in great shape. He hits it though. So the ace for some gammons, kind of. I don't actually... Okay. This for sure. And then there's more ways to step up if I stay back. So I do this. Yeah, okay. This is a lot of wins for him, but if I get away with this somehow, I could win a gammon now. Oh, 6-4 breaks my board. I'm in big trouble. He can win a gammon for the match pretty easily now. Just has to roll a 5. He's going to redouble it here. Do I have 25% of this? I mean, it must just be toast. He's just a favorite to enter. Even when he doesn't, I got to come around. I mean, he kind of cancels his gammons. It feels like I should just let this go. Like it's kind of a miracle to win this. Sure, we'll pass it. I was feeling like he might, like, very well had some chances to, like, play on for a gammon for the match there. DMP, I don't think it really... Maybe this still wins more. Like, it's on stack. I can't be going for blitzes now with 7 in the zone, I don't think. So I think I should just do a structural thing like that. All right, I got to win from Crawford now. Just 2 games. Not so hard. Felt like I had good chances to win the match on that one, though. Somehow I cracked. I don't remember how. Okay, race is somewhat close. I don't think we want to bring this down here. I don't really want to get double hit and covered. I think I'm just going to play like that. Splitting seems to make a lot of sense too, though. Ooh. Well, that's what happens when you duplicate sometimes. Oh, the anchor with it. Yeah, I guess because you can make the 10. Okay, I don't know. Felt like making the 3-point was pretty strong. I got an anchor too, so I'm in this game. Okay. Six, 4 is probably just going to run. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to stay on the contact back there. I don't really have anything I like on the front either. Oh, he's just going to run right away. Okay. I'll be happy to hit loose with just about anything with the deficit in the race and similar boards. And no gammon punishment is a big piece of that too. I think I just want to hide it behind now. No reason to let him hit with tempo. All right, he's consolidated a nice holding game here, but even when he escapes, it's a little bit tricky to clear this 10-point and 8-point against the 21. Oh. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure what he's supposed to do. He could... Yeah, make the 3 like this. Could, like, think about clearing the 10. There's, like, all kinds of things you could do here, but none of it really, like, solves the game. And we've got that really good contact to the 10-point. 4-1 is already going to leave a shot. We've got the board ready for it. Okay. We're doing okay. Just a deuce to hit. I can do that. This might be less shots. Wow, the distribution's really bad after that, though. This is not a fun puzzle to figure out for him. Or just try to clear it now. There's some sense that it's more shots for sure. 5, 3, 2, 6, 2. But when it's over, it feels more over, I guess. Probably some duplication with the 6, 3 here. Yeah, this must be fewer, I guess. Yeah, it's very difficult. Okay, finds a way to... So he's reduced contact by hitting me, too. I think that's kind of part of what I like about that one. But still looking for 2, 4, 5 combos to clear. Doesn't get it. He gets to hit and make the ace now, though, and definitely has reduced contact now, and now gets to try to clear this while I'm on the bar. Bummer. 6-2 is not a good roll to do that. I guess the 6 is forced anyway. Yeah, maybe you should just still go for it now. I don't really know. Okay, I still have my contact with a 10, but I've lost all the insurance behind it. 6-4 is not a good one, huh? Okay, let's roll a 4 now. Great. Perfect. 1-5 is going to leave more shots. Not quite. Okay, not yet. I don't necessarily need to like make the ace-6 so good here, but when he steps up to the edge, I'm a lot happier. I don't know. There's a lot of good that comes of this. Probably made this roll a little more complicated. 5-4. So I guess he has a way to win if I do this. There's like an ace-6, which is in this I can just... How does he win this? I think I'm just supposed to do this. Should just have a 6 prime, right? Yeah. I don't know. Even though I have to put one behind. Guess he needs me to roll aces or deuces or something. Backgammons would matter, but gammons do not. You just save him a free drop, so, I mean, I'll take it if it goes that way for free, but not too much to play for there. Okay, I get to roll the edge home forward. I kind of hope he comes in on the ace to make my job of rolling this forward a little bit easier. He does not. 5-3, this can get awkward a little bit, but I'm not worried yet. 6-2, okay, solves a lot of problems. 3-2, very nice, very nice. And 6-2. I don't like to have them all stacked up like that, so maybe actually this is probably a little bit better for distribution. 5 off, no gammons to play for, so I think we just clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's still behind after double 6s. Yeah, why leave shots? He's still got a good enough board where something could go wrong. All right, I got some shot levers from here if he keeps insisting on staying on the roof. Oh, no, not like that. So this has been an exciting match. Decent number of people watching, too. It looks like we have like 14 live right now. Watching on Heroes. If you didn't know that, you can watch for like the scheduled times on WBIF, and then you can come watch live on the site, but you don't get my commentary live then. It's the best part, right? Okay, more or less DMP. Let's see. Does that affect how I should play this roll at all? Since I'm going to double afterward no matter what. He's going to take when he hits me and pass when he doesn't. Let's think about that. I think I still want to be split and have returns and things. Yeah, I think I just do this anyway. Could be in like a reason to run, I guess, you know. But usually you don't slot at those as often for that reason, since you'll just pass when you get the upside. But here we go. Our post-Crawford game for the match. How am I doing on the race? Okay, he's got like a little bit better structure, so maybe I should clean up some. I can get this one to safety. And just bring this to here. He doesn't have great 6s this way. Okay. If he hits with a 2, yeah. He makes a board point. I'm hoping to make the bar or run or something. Should I run and leave a 2? I'm not that well off after I get away with that, so I think I should just make the structure first. This is interesting. I guess he could make the 7, but it's just kind of a lot of return shots in with like a small racing lead, so I'm not sure why. 4-3, 2-5, 1-6, 4-4, 2-6. No 3-5. Four, 5. Probably wants to run. What else am I going to do? And some of the 3s that would be making the 20 in front of me now just have to give up the midpoint. Feels like my best game plan, and I don't want a bunch of blots behind to be attacked or something like that. I don't know. It's got to be kind of weak when like I'm not even that much ahead when I get away with it, but I think it's what I had there. And now I don't want to be attacked while I'm there. Okay. He's got the racing lead, so I need to get my board ready so he can't run easily. But I think it's also important to not be hit with a 6-3, 5-4. So maybe I should clean up first, since I am only down 5 pips too, yeah? We'll see if he decides he wants to run at some point early. Was that how he had to do that? What was that? Looks weird. He can't like make a board point. Okay. I can't slot the points I want to make yet, so I'm not going to try to do that, I don't think. Yeah, at some point he's got to go for it, but I don't know if now's the time since like, okay, now I have to break the midpoint to hit in the outfield. That seems reasonable to blot out here, but it's hard to leave one on the 20 right now since I've got good distribution to make a 4 prime. And those numbers are going to like, I mean, he's improving those by quite a bit. The 3-3, 3-2-1 combos. So maybe it's not time to go. I feel like I would want to make the 20 here though. I don't know how we pass that up. Tricky one for him to play out. It's always tough to figure out the right time to leave those anchors. 4 slots the next best point, so I think I will do that. He's got the 5-point board, so it's getting nicer for sure. And now I got the blot behind, so probably, yeah, 20 pip time to go. I don't know. I still don't know if it's 2 out. Maybe you just get one all the way to safety. Here I must have, I guess there's good duplication with this. I don't think he can start to trash his board though. This seems a little bit too hard to do when right now you have the board and race advantage, you know? If I just cover here, then you like never want to run after this, feels like. I think he's got his moment here. And I really need something like fairly perfect to punish it too. I mean, I think in a lot of cases I'm going to have to try with loose hits and stuff like that since it's DMP and I don't care about gammons, but it's really not a great place for me to be attacking here. Yeah, the nice thing about this is that, like, I mean, I hit more often, but he's going to get one of them to safety anyway most of the time. What do I do? Can I possibly just, like, let him go? Oh. I don't have enough time to figure this out either. 1-2, 2-2, 1-1, 5-2, 4. It's a lot of numbers, and then I'm still not winning afterward. So if I don't, I'm hoping that he doesn't get both passed, which happens with what, like all aces and all 2s. So I mean, like, yeah, he doesn't get passed a lot of the time. I probably just need to wait. I don't know. But I don't hit it every time that he doesn't get passed either, so I don't know. I really need an ace now. Oh, 6s? Okay. That's something. Maybe I just do like this. Yeah, it's a pretty close race now. I guess I actually didn't have to like leave this, but it's only double aces that it blocks, but yeah, we're not even like in even race yet. That's so funny. No, I think I'll take the crossover for now. All right, so it's probably like 60-40. I gotta get lucky. It's getting to the point where I feel like I should fill in that gap on the 5. But I could be bearing off next time if I bring them both in. Not good long term. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm glad I played that way. Ouch. Not so much when I roll double 5s, but after he rolls double 6s, I kind of need to roll really good things to get back in it. So, man, another one where, like, close race in the end is going to decide it, it feels like. Gotta get lucky in these tournaments to get through. I still got my chances. 2 sets, huh? He's got misses, too. Okay. Well, I found my first miss. I'm going to need him to find a miss. Like an ace. Okay. No such luck. All right. Well, congratulations to him. Looks like we played both pretty well in that one. Okay. I'm happy with that one. And, yeah. Good match to him. He's going to move on to 8-3, is that? And I'm 7-4. So I'm on my last life. It's getting tough. We'll see who I play next time. But good match. Super fun. Put that in there. And yeah, I'll see you guys for at least one more of these soon. And then hopefully some stream champs after that. All that kind of fun stuff. And hopefully more than one. All right. Bye for now.